Hi everyone, it's Jody from An Eye for Beauty, and today is November 20th, 2022, and this message is for this week. This week is Thanksgiving week. And let's see, we're going to pull 3 cards, and I just want to take a peek at the energy for this week, and let's see what's going on for all of us as a collective. We have cards flying out. So decide now if you want to go with card number 1 or card number 2 or card number 3. And we're going to start with the first card, which is 2 cards. Is it 2? Yeah, felt like 3. Okay. So we have 2 cards here, and the first one is confusion, and the second one is eternal spirit. All right. So if you chose card number 1, I want to ask you where you are feeling confused, or where you are having this sense of uncertainty, or are you going into the past, or you're worried about the future, or you have all of these options causing you confusion and you're not sure which step to take. Here's the message, and it's quite simple. As I looked at the time, it was 111 on this video. Call in the angels. Call in your guardian angel. Call in your spirit guides of divine white light and ask them to show you a sign. Do not demand what the sign looks like, but just ask them to show you a sign as to what is the next step that you need to take that you will notice and you will understand. And why do I share that with you besides seeing 111 on the video? Is because it's very important for you to pause and go within. When we are unsure of what decision to make in situations, sometimes we look for outside sources in order to guide us. And sometimes we are also looking for permission in order to guide us. And we might not even realize we're doing it. But many people do that. So when you take this moment to pause and to quiet the mind and to see what comes in, and to ask for the support and the guidance, you don't have to make the decision until you know for sure what came through. And then when you know, you know. And the only way for me to have you know is to invite you to do the process. Because if you do this process, you're understanding what I'm saying. And if you've never done it before, you're unsure that it's going to work. But you have nothing to lose. So if you're feeling confused, what I invite you to do today, starting today, is pausing, sitting quietly, finding a quiet space, finding a comfortable seat, calling in your spirit team of divine white light, ask them to show you a sign, and have it be a sign that you will recognize. Now, be patient. And you might have to do that sitting quietly a few times, but eventually the sign will come through, you will know the answer, and you could take a forward step. Try it. That's card number 1. Card number 2, emotional desert, isolation, inactivity. So for people that chose card number 2, you might be feeling like you are alone. And you might be feeling like you're not doing much. You might be feeling like you feel isolated. But I want you to take time, just like card number 1, and go within and try to determine, but I'm going to pull a card to help you. Try to determine what is going on to make you feel this way. I could give you many different reasons, but this is a general reading. And if you chose card number 2, there's something that you need to figure out on your own in order to continue the healing process. Because sometimes we do need to be in that alone inactivity space in order for us to figure it out. If you're doing a lot of things and you're being distracted and you're talking to a million people, you're never going to get inside and figure out what exactly is going on. You're just going to distract it to a later date, but it's still going to need to show up so that you can realize it and acknowledge it and accept it and heal it. But I'll pull one more card for you guys. Let's see what Archangel wants to work with you. Let's go there, okay? So, what do we need to know to help the card number 2 people? Archangel Michael. And he's saying, you need to be crystal clear with your intentions. So you might be saying, what does one have to do with the other? Well, if you are unsure of the answer to why you are feeling isolated or feeling alone or needing to be alone, that's your intention, calling upon Archangel Michael and asking him to support you and guide you and show you in a crystal clear manner what it is that you need to know next in order for this healing process to continue. The other thing that you can ask is, or ask yourself is, what is my intention? What is my next step that I want to take in order to not feel this way anymore? And in doing so, be crystal clear with that answer. Because a lot of times if we're in our head and we don't know for sure what it is that we want to do next, we're not very clear, so the angels can't really help us and support us. So basically for the card number 2 people, you're in this state right now because you need to get clear on what your next step is. And everything is intention. So what is your intention about this situation so that you can move forward? That's for card number 2 people. And then card number 3 is the Archangel Haniel. And she's the archangel that comes in and really helps us to feel our feelings. So one of the things she might do, and one of the questions you might want to ask if you chose card 1 or 2 or 3 is, Archangel Haniel, lift the mask off of my eyes. What am I not seeing? Or what is being hidden from me so that I need to see it now? I need to understand it more. Whether it's being hidden from me by me, or it's being hidden from me by someone else. If I'm going to take that next step into my healing, Archangel Haniel, what is it that is not being shown to me that I need for it to be shown to me in order for me to step forward into this healing process? In doing so, you will receive the information in divine time that is for your highest good. It is not something we can dictate. But once you get to that point, then you're going to trust your intuition more once you get your answer. And then you're going to feel more joy coming in from the point where you were in this inactivity. Now you're going to have more joy coming in. It's just a process. This process, we get so caught up in that inactivity. We get nervous, we get scared, we get fearful. But actually, that's where all the juice is. That's where all of the healing is coming in order for you to move forward. It's just unknown, so it doesn't feel comfortable. But allow yourself the opportunity to pause and be still, to be in inactivity, to be in an isolated state for a minute, in that desert state, to allow yourself to receive what you need to receive in order for Archangel Haniel to come in and show you what it is that you need to see so you can continue the healing process. So this was deep, and it was something I guess we all needed to hear for this week, because we're coming from a new moon and then a full moon lunar eclipse, and then the 11/11, and all of the energies are coming in, and they can be heavy, but what they can also be is very healing if you let them do what they need to do for your highest good. And what that means is, do not dictate, just allow yourself to receive. If you need to receive some sort of a healing, if you are feeling something right now, you can't put your finger on it, or you're feeling out of sorts, or you're feeling unbalanced, or you're feeling like you're in a funk, allow the archangels Michael and Haniel to help you. Allow your guardian angels to help you, and allow them to come in and show you what is the next thing that you need to know on this healing process for you to continue your healing process. So I hope that there was something in this message that helped you today, and I wish you guys a great week and a happy Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.